Often when I talk about purpose, often when I talk about purpose, I hear many people say, how do I start? People often say, how do I start? Because when they see other people who are flourishing in their purpose, they see other people who are flourishing in their purpose, they feel like failures. Like you can see someone who is flourishing. They have probably big organizations, big churches, they have it ongoing. They even have big followings, and you be like, and you feel intimidated. But if you want to know the stories of these people, they started somewhere. They probably started with one person, and then they build it up to two, to three, to four. And how did they start? They started with the basic, the kingdom mandate, going into all the world and preach the gospel. That is what we're required to do. That is what God has called us to do. Why don't you go and start preaching the gospel? Start from where? Start from your family. Start from your community. Start from your neighborhood. Start from your friendship cycle, your school, your workplace, wherever you are. Start preaching the gospel. Start praying for the sick. That is where you start. That is where basically everybody starts. A greater majority of people start. And when you start from there, what will happen? You will start expanding. The little step, when you take the first step, God will reveal the next step. And then you take the next, and God reveals. God will be revealing as you're going. As you're moving on, God will be revealing. And then one day, boom. So purpose simply starts. It simply just starts with you doing what God has called you to do as a believer, going into all the world and preach the gospel.